What's going on, my fellow rockers? We are here on the Quarm server during the Luklin era, and we are here in the gray outside Ssra Temple, which we'll soon be in, to acquire our Voice of the Serpent. So this is a fantastic boost to our singing modified songs, in particular our psalms at this point. But this is a range ammo slot item that has a 3-second cast time of resonance, and it lasts for 12 minutes. So this boost, it will increase our singing modifier by 60%, so this is huge. This is a very nice modifier in conjunction with your Epic, your Singing Mastery AAs, and the Song Amplification. That allows you to hit the current cap of 360%. So this gives the ultimate boost, top end boost to our singing modifiers. And this cap will, the cap will increase to 390% in planes of power, which it will also cover. So it's a great item to have. I said in my first iteration of the video that this stacks with the Shadowsong Cloak. This does not stack with the Shadowsong Cloak. So if you do have the cloak already, you can bypass the Voice of the Serpent. You don't need it. But the Shadowsong Cloak, I'll kind of cover that and the other modifiers in a different video because it eats up a lot of time. But just know that it does not stack. So cool. So in order to get this, we need to kill a mob named Disciple Yelwinz. So this guy packs a punch. So he's a level 56 cleric. Don't let that fool you. Clerics still kick butt, and he'll hit you up in the 200s, 245, verified. This dude can wreck your day. So he has a 1500, 300, 15,340 hit points. Does see invis and all that good stuff. Magical abilities. He can't be feared. I did some fearing with some of the ads here and there. A lot of them are unfearable as well, but cool. He can cast all this stuff, so Mana Drain is going to be kind of crucial to this, the way that I'm going to show. And he can cast healing, which we don't want him healing. He can gate. I've never seen him gate personally, but doesn't mean that he can't. It says it here that he can, so we'll take that. And he has all these buffs and other great things, like Judgment. This thing will blast you up in the 900s, so just be careful and have resistances. This guy is no joke, and his placeholders are no joke. So of course he can drop, the eye on the prize, or the Voice of the Serpent, and Ssra Guard belt. Terrible belt, but whatever. I think I've killed this guy about 6 times or whatever, on and off. I don't know how many hours I put into it, but that is the mob. So real quick, we'll get into the map and how to get here. So we start at the entrance from the gray. We'll run in, go straight down through the main lobby area, I guess. Straight back, we'll hang a left. Come down, we'll hang a right, another right, and another right. And we'll get down to the big contraption, which is a water tube. And this will go down. We'll go down into the basement, and we'll come out here on this map. We'll come out, we'll make sure we have that levitate on. We'll come to the left. There is a ramp along the wall that will levitate up, and we'll run over to this main area here, which will pretty much be where we set up. Yelwinz himself, you will come over here and into this building, and he will be in this back room right here. That's where he or his placeholder will be, and all the rest can be various mobs. So let's do that, and let's run in real quick. So for this, we need Cello's Accelerating Course. We need the 2-minute time. This is pretty much a requirement. You're not going to be able to fly over without it. So before that, we do need Levitate. So have a form of levitation. You can play your song if you want to inside if you don't have a cloak or boots. And we'll pop on Cello's Accelerating Course and then have a form of invisibility ready to go. So nothing sees invisibility along the way here, except if you go into the side rooms. I'll show it real quick. Go through the door, invis is on, and we're going to come straight through. All the way back, hang a left. If you go off the main path into any of these side rooms, there are see invis mobs, so do not do that. So we'll hang a right, go straight through these doors. Hang another right through the door, and we get to the spinning contraption, which we will enter here and then go down. And then we'll just find the exit here. We can come out here. We'll hang a left. Come around. You can see these pillars. This is the main temple area. Yelwinz is up on top. So we'll come up here and run up the side here. We want to get as close to this ridge as we can to maximize our levitate and speed. I talked about auto ducking before. I don't know why I don't do it. I know in other characters it does. It might have been a setting from before, but I haven't found a way to take off auto duck if that happens. So if it does happen, just kind of mess with it. Come down just a tad bit until you're not ducking. And then we want to run over to this ledge right here. So from here, just beam on over. If you get caught right here, just give it a wiggle and you come over. And now we're in. So this will be the main area where I'm going to do some mana draining, dispelling, all that kind of stuff, and actually fight them down this ramp. This ramp is locked down here. If you get the mobs and you try some fear stuff, or if they try running, they will run down the ramp. If you don't have snare, of course, they'll run out the door, come down this ramp, out into the open. After that, I don't really know. I did try some fear tactics. These guys over here will also heal. There's another guy down inside, and it just gets wonky after that. Probably not the best way to go about trying to do this. The other method is the charm method and whatnot, but in here, let's take a look at the room real quick. Alright, so have your lull up, spirit wards and whatnot. These guys are all potential placeholders as we get into the room. So we'll lull. And we get to this room here, and this spirit ward right here is the placeholder. There's another in here as well, the Taskmaster. And I did try some charming techniques at first, right? This guy is hit or miss on the level range, depending on what it is, for the Bard in particular. So in some cases, some aren't charmable, so you'd have to kill these ads to get another one to spawn in its place. And all that time, it's an 8-second respawn on these guys. Sorry, 8-minute respawn on these guys. So it is fairly fast. So I think the most efficient way to kind of get through it all is just to pull them out and just mez heal, do the mez heal tactic, which I'll show here in a second, to ultimately just kind of get through these guys one by one with a little bit more ease. It does take a little bit of time, but not a big deal. Another thing with the charming is that these other ads in the other room will also heal. So heal and buff as they go. It's just really annoying unless you can take them all out, but you're talking about killing fast. And I know I do have some raid gear over 4k hit points, and even then I'm not going to kill these things fast enough to clear all this stuff, in my opinion. I'd rather just wait for them and pull them out. So cool. So let's get into a little bit of the tactic that I'm going to employ here. Alright, so what I'm going to ultimately do is I'm going to pull them out, and I do have a little set made. I do have my Voice of the Serpent sets. This is my Mana Drain and Dispel. So first what I'm going to do is Mana Drain, and the melody lineup, I have its own melody. I'm going to have elemental rhymes for resistances, Denon's Dissension. This is an area effect Mana Drain. At our level 60, I believe it's 35. And so this will give you the winces that you'll see, and in this area we'll be able to kite him using strafe to keep out of his reach for the most part. He will stop and cast. I kind of want him to cast because it assists in him losing mana, right? And with enough resistances, using the drum, mine get up there kind of high, over 300 for the most part. He's usually casting fire magic, cold sometimes, but we'll use that. And then Urvasia's Lost Composition is my third one, decreased mana by 220. This is really nice. So both of these take brass instruments, but I'm not going to swap out. I'm just using the epic. I don't know what it modifies to, or what the maximum amount would be, but that is what I'll use. And also noting Urvasia's Lost Composition has a recast time of 13 seconds. So that's why in my melody I'm doing elemental rhymes, 3 shots of Denon's Dissension, and then Urvasia's Lost Composition, so that it doesn't skip over it after 12 seconds, right? With a 4-song twist, you want to hit that 5th song, and it gives you the timing and the most mana drained per minute. So cool. That's what I'm going to do. Let's get into that. Another thing is memory blur. I'll get into it when we fight the mob. When we go to mez these guys, these have a mem blur component. Remember that on the first initial cast is when you have this chance of memory blur to happen. And to mitigate this, I'm going to double mez all the time on the first mez. So after consecutive mezzes, after the initial, this won't happen. Like you won't be able to blur it after the first attempt unless it wears off or you break it and then you recast. Then you have that chance. So if he does get memory blurred and you're not quick enough, he will regenerate very quickly, and it's super annoying because this takes a lot of time to do. But I'll get into that here in just a second with the placeholder. So actually, let's just go. I will try to use a lot of the self buffs actually. Why not? Use what you got. Use everything. Highly, highly recommend it. I got a ton of clickies here. Probably not fair. But with this guy, do what you can. So, and just to be safe, I'm going to lull these guys. Gonna just pull with Mana Drain and then immediately go into my Elemental Rhymes. Gonna take Levitate off here. And you see he's already coming down. Right into Rage, he's casting. Here we go, Resisted Plague. Perfect. Oh, he's already healing, or try to give me a slow. You can see the winces. I can be all the way across this little room right here, and he's getting hit. Whoop, 1 second. There he is. Let me stop the cast, so I kind of just give it a second. And of course, strafing as I do this. So getting a few resistances now, not a big deal. Just keep it going. Oh, casting again. He hit me with Insidious Decay. So what I can do is dispel myself after. But for now, not a big deal. I think Insidious Decay really is just a poison debuff. Oop, got a little hit. That's fine. Helps to have your regen AAs. Cool, so we'll do this for a while. He has stopped casting-ish. Don't let him fool you. These guys have a ton of mana. And we want to ensure that he is empty, that the tank is empty. I promise I have gotten him, even Yelwinz himself, I've gotten him down, got 3 mez resist in a row, and he healed up twice in the same fight, and it's just mind-numbing to have to sit there and try to regenerate back up and all that kind of stuff. So we'll give it a few more here. Let me get Ravages. Let's just hit him one more time, one more cycle here. This gives me the warm and fuzzy. I have a macro for Sevlian's anti-magic. So after this one, I have another Dispel Melody. So now I'm casting that. He will get rebuffed sometimes, depending on what that ad was in the room. They can rebuff these guys as you're dispelling them, so just be mindful. And what I'm going to do is, on my last one, I'm going to pull him down the ramp and then just mez. So right now, I mean, he should be pretty much debuffed. I just kind of overdo it because I just don't trust him. And last one. And let's get a Mez. Boom. Cool, I'm at 97%. I do have another one here made, another spell set. And with that, I'm going to swap out. Whoop,
Mez feeding.
Back up since he's not below 95. He's not going to summon or whatever. Going to switch out to English. I like using English the most so I can twist in all these other songs. So this song lineup, I'm using Modifiers, Nivs, War Song, Psalm of Cooling, and Amplification. So this, I will use Amplify and Psalm of Cooling first, and then my War Song. And then the extras are added, Modifiers for attack and damage shield on top of that, so that'd be very nice. And then Nivs is just an extra AC and regen component, not a big deal. I will have dirge, just depending on how these fights go. Matters a little bit. So cool. So now I'm going to use Nature's Melody. I'm going to actually, let me remez just to get the timer back. Of course, you're going to resist.
Mez feeding.
I'm going to start I'm going to get Amplify, Psalm, and War Song up for the start. Try to get the slow off.
Mez feeding.
Boom, it landed. And now we're going and fighting. It's hit or miss with these guys. If he starts casting immediately, I just know, yeah, obviously he has mana. Maybe hit him again with another Herbage or something. Sometimes I can last the entire fight with these guys, and other times I might have to heal back up. So we'll get this guy down. This is all I'm really doing right now. Just kind of timing it. You can kind of pull him up the ramp if you want, whatever you want to do. Mez and all that. So the issue with Mez, I want to show this. Oh, he casted, so Mez. I hit him with a double Mez, right? Head nods. Head nods. Keep doing that. Since it broke, hit him with another double. Well, he's still slowed. But actually, let's wait till that wears off so you can see this in action. I do have here an assist key. So this is just slash assist. This is all you need. All right, going to go over the Mez. Boom. So I Mez him. This has the Memblur component I was talking about. And if you can see right here, he is regenerating. Well, now that I hit him with a second Mez, it's re-aggroed back onto me. But if you assist him right now and it comes back to you, that means he's locked onto you. Memblur did not work. So what I'm going to do is just hit him again. To break it, I'm going to Mez just for the purpose of the video. Right now I stop if I assist. He is not coming back onto me, and you'll see his regeneration rate shoot back up. This is super annoying. So every time Mez either wears off or breaks, hit, and you need to re-Mez, hit him with a double Mez. Is 1, 2, right? Get those cycles. It's going to save you a lot of headache and time. So very important. So cool. We'll take care of this guy and hopefully get to Yelwinz himself.
All right, Yelwinz is up. We're going to all these guys. Here he is. Just going to hit him with a Mana Drain and right into my Mana Drain melody here. He just got hasted too, so definitely note that. He's going to Dispel, that's alright. Leaving the drum on just because, yeah, we want to maximize that elemental damage. Just going to start nuking. I want him to cast so I can hopefully resist and drains his mana even more so. Here we'll just take our time, just get him, drain all the mana. I still haven't found the sweet spot because you do get a lot of resists with Denon's Ascension sometimes, so it's kind of, I wouldn't say accurate, not accurate. Just do it until you feel like they can't cast anymore. Just to be safe than sorry. So just keep strafing around. Strafing helps. Doesn't hit you nearly as much. If you wanted to twist like a heal, I mean, sure. I'm just going to do that once I get him back into the ramp area down here. And should be fine. Just keep going since he just did another judgment. Just going to keep on going. This makes it a lot easier. I'd say maybe 2 more rounds here, 2 more cycles of this. And we should be good, I hope. I'm going to switch to my Dispel. So just chain casting civilians. I do have Ancient Egoism on. I'm going to take that off for this fight just so you can see it. Just with my normal clickies. I'm using my clickies. This guy is he is tough. I expect to have to heal up at least once. Alright, that's plenty. I'm going to run him in here. Just get a mez. There we go. Hit him with another Irrage. Why not? Just pop on a little quick healing. I'm at 97% already. So that's good. I'm going to switch out to my fight songs here. Let's get him with another. I'm going to use my English slow on this. Ancient Ego comes off. Rest of my stuff, he did dispel my other clickies. I'm using them. A damage shield and whatnot. Actually, I think I have my bracer. Just more damage shield. Oops. Let's get that mez back on.
Mez fading.
All right. So right now I'm starting my my amplify to get at least some damage shield on, and my haste. And now I'm going to see if I can hit him with the slow.
Mez fading.
Here we go. Kind of pull him midway just in case he tries to run. Gives me a second to hopefully get snare on. Hitting DS at 245 is just ruthless. So with his hits so far as compared to the ads, I'm definitely gonna probably have to heal up here after slow wears off. Just hits like a truck. Man, it's no joke. Like at least I got the 70 damage shield on from that. Alright, 3 seconds on slow. Hit him with a double mez. Oh, that didn't work. Hit him again and hit him again so he doesn't get that heal, just in case. Man, he's just pounding. Not cool. Let's get this going.
Mez fading.
Man, it's going to be a long heal up here. I'll give it a pause and come back. Alright, I'm healed up back to full. Going to reapply some buffs. I use my fungi staff to help heal. Redo my damage shield.
Mez fading.
I'm gonna wake him with dirge. For this one, let me just get one more here. Amplify. Gonna hit him with slow first, and then hopefully get before it gets him. Bam! There we go.
Mez fading.
Just help chip him down a little faster. That was a 1800. Little nuke. Just pull him up a tiny bit just in case. Oops. Actually, I want to push him this way. It's right up in his grill. Oh, get my melody going. Man, he's already getting me pretty good here. 10 seconds on slow. Dang, he's getting those stuns in. Alright, double mez. Mez. He's healing, so I'm going to do a little more mana drain. Don't want that. We get another double mez here. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I'm going to heal back up. It's going to take a little time here. And get a few mana drains in, hopefully. Help get him down. Alright, we are back with it. Let's get Amplify. He did get a slight heal in. Oh,
Mez fading.
actually, thankfully he resisted here. I did not want that up. I wanted Axius. Cool. Amplify here. Just hit him with another mez.
Mez fading.
I don't have my dirge up either. Man, I'm just all over. Of course, now here comes the
Mez fading.
resistances. There we go. Alright, Amplify. Let's see if we can get this slow to land. Nope.
Mez fading.
Amplify still good. See if we can get it here. Boom.
Mez fading.
Got him with the 18. Back in the fight. This is very tedious. Hopefully he's going. I can get him with another dirge if he starts running at 22 here. There he is. Let's hit him. Jumping over. Where'd he go? He's running down. That's perfectly fine. Just get him. Here we go. Here it is, baby. The voice of the serpent. Cool. Loot that bad boy. And I hope this guide helps. Yeah, if he runs through the door, just jump down. Hopefully before these guys, he gets close to these guys and they start healing. So, cool. Till next time, old Disciple Yelwinz, pain in my butt. We'll see ya.